plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins.
Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved.
What a game. Cortez smacked to the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not?
The penultimate week of high school football brings us once again to GQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. I'm Jacob Young, and this is Rio Sports Live Network, streaming on multiple different places as well, which is always exciting. Once again, is that, none other... on YouTube, on, of course, the Rio Sports Live Network app, and, of course, even on Valley Central Plus. This is going to be a very fun game. We've talked a little bit about it. And, of course, I got to talk about this game Wednesday at Luke Freya Motors because there's just a lot in stake for this one. Mission High School were back with covering themselves a week ago. Were able to do that on Friday night. They were playing against none other than McAllen Rowe back here. And so that was a big game. And what ended up turning into something that we didn't necessarily expect is Mission High School, they're on their last legs this season. What does that mean? They have to win here this evening. They have to win, of course, next week. But there are several things that have to happen for themselves in order to still make the playoffs. With a victory here this evening against the Mackay Bulldogs, puts the Bulldogs kind of on the chopping block, per se, in the slightest way of, Palmview, of course, they have to lose here this evening. They will be playing against the SaberCats of Edinburgh Villa High School. We'd expect the SaberCats to get a victory after losing, of course, a week ago this Thursday night back here at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. And so there's just a lot in store, a lot in stake for this game in general, where if Mission High are able to win, they still are alive in the playoff picture as long as, of course, a couple of things happen. Yes, the Mackay Bulldogs losing would be a big thing, as well as the Palmview Lobos losing. Then all of a sudden, it gets into a situation of Mission High School, if they're able to win their final game of the season, then they would most likely have a big opportunity to make the playoffs, given that certain circumstances for that final week of play work out in their favor. As for the Mackay Bulldogs, it's also as simple as this. They can win out and have an opportunity at securing a 3 seed here this evening as well, getting a victory here tonight with a couple of things happening. The Lobos would have to end up losing as well. They eliminate Mission High School with a victory. They would clinch a spot in the playoffs. But as a 3 seed, that would still be up for grabs, even against McAllen Rowe, which they would end up facing a week from Friday. So a week from Friday's game could be the tale of two teams fighting for a third position or a third seed to potentially in district play. That's how interesting these last 2 weeks of football will be. We'll, of course, talk about tomorrow's game more in depth as well when it happens, and that's McAllen Memorial. They're taking on McAllen Rowe. That game has something in stake. As simple as, if McAllen Memorial win their game, then all of a sudden they would have that opportunity of potentially, or not potentially, they would clinch district and clinch that 1 seed just due to the head-to-head as well. And still being undefeated in district play would help them out in that spot. So, of course, a lot to talk about here. Once again, from McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium as we'll break down all of the keys to victory for both sides when we return. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. This pregame show presented by Luke Freer Motors and South Padre Island. Stay tuned.
Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,995 or $26,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here from DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. And let me tell you something. On a beautiful October 30th, a beautiful Thursday evening for some Thursday night football, this is going to be the coolest game that we have covered. What do I mean by that? Well, temperature-wise, at kickoff at 7 p.m. Central Time, the weather here this evening will be at a crisp 72 degrees Fahrenheit. That is what will be expected. So at a crisp 70 degrees Fahrenheit, winds at about 4 miles per hour. So a light breeze will really keep things intact and in that same kind of sort of feel for it, to be exact. And no rain in the forecast, so that's always exciting. Absolutely gorgeous evening for some Thursday night football, and we cannot wait to bring you all coverage of that exactly here in this perfect Thursday night football weather. Now, we talked a little bit about it. We'll bring you, of course, the coverage from both sides. And what do I mean by that? Well, of course, for the Mackay Bulldogs, they are led by none other than your captains of Oliver Shorts, Finn Henderson, Pablo De La Rosa, McCoy Wolthoff, Diego Villegas, and Cash Frisbee. That is, of course, the Mackay Bulldogs and their captains. And why are they so important here? Well, let's talk a little bit about, just give you all a little rundown of McCoy Wolthoff. The games that we've covered for the Mackay Bulldogs, they have been strong, but Wolthoff in the early goings of this season ended up struggling against teams like Edinburgh Vella, struggled against teams like McAllen Memorial, against their rivals to be exact, a couple of weeks ago, ended up losing that game and then coming back in a fierce way versus the Palmview Lobos, shutting them out 52-0. And as well as a week ago, only giving up really 14 points against Rio Grande City, and Rio Grande City scoring about 55 points as well. And so, of course, I don't believe all of them were scored by McCoy Wolthoff, meaning that he was, I believe, on the sideline for the final part of the game. And that really just says a lot about how this team has been able to respond. Himself, of course, with Finn Henderson. Henderson has had a couple of plays that ended up hurting his team in the end, and so that was a little bit frustrating for the Mackay Bulldogs, thinking of where they could have been, especially at this point, potentially fighting for not only district, but for a second seed in the time, and just all those crazy things. You talk about Hunter Morley as well being a great running back when he's had the chance to get the ball. He's really succeeded very well. Now, a big thing to really talk about that's kind of underrated for this team, and I always kind of forget about it from the Mackay Bulldogs standpoint, is their run, not only for their running game, but their special teams. Off of kickoffs several times, we've seen the Mackay Bulldogs have success by either pinning a team deep or potentially forcing turnovers on the first play of the game where they've deferred till the second half, and then the Mackay Bulldogs have sent the ball around maybe the 20, 15-yard line of sorts, and it seemed like their oppositions sometimes aren't ready for it, and then all of a sudden, Mackay, they take over on the first play. So their special teams have been very special in general. Finn Henderson, even coming back from, of course, a fumble and then a touchdown from McAllen Memorial in that game, comes back with just about a 90-plus yard kickoff return for a touchdown. I'm bringing all of that up just due to the fact of how this team can respond. The biggest question will be, can they be disciplined for the whole entire game to make sure to get a victory and a secured playoff spot? Now let's, of course, talk about the Mission Eagles. I haven't been able to cover the Mission Eagles that much this season, but in the game that I was able to cover last Friday, what a game that was. Alejandro Cano finding his rhythm, being able to work out a very nice 2-minute drill before halftime. The coaches were as well, and that really helped out big time. Finding Jared Castro a couple of times, and the biggest player that we have to kind of highlight was Shelby Citala with, of course, a catch that ended up winning the Mission Eagles the game, scoring that 2-point conversion as well. Yes, Alejandro Cano did a fantastic job throughout that evening to really keep the team in the marks, but that was also filled with a lot of mistakes from the Mission Eagles, as well as, of course, from the McAllen Row Warriors. The McAllen Nicky Row Warriors in general had a lot of those mistakes as well. So if the Mission Eagles are able to really find that rhythm and turn the ball over a lot less, this is going to be a very good team to look out for this evening against a difficult McAllen High Bulldog lineup and their defense as well. Let's get forward into more of this, into, of course, a preview of the games and what to expect with the rushing yards and all of this. Delgado with about 46 rushing yards a game, with Hunter Morley 90 rushing yards a game. These teams do like to pass the ball a lot more. The passing yards, as you can see, McCoy Wolthoff with about 199 passing yards a game, with Alejandro Cano's success rate of 209 passing yards a game. The receiving yards more is for Alvarado and 55 receiving yards a game, with Henderson's 85 receiving yards a game. The total yards in general, Cano, of course, 212, and Wolthoff's 242. So it's very evenly matched with the total passing yards per game. Now let's look at the team comparison. We already talked a little bit about it. Mission Eagles, they rush the ball a lot less, with 96 rushing yards per game to expect, with 170 rushing yards a game for the Mackay Bulldogs. The passing yards a game, 215 passing yards a game for the Mission Eagles. 205 passing yards a game for the Mackay Bulldogs. They have that advantage with the running and all of that kind of going back and forth. you move on to the total yards, 311 total yards of offense produced from the Mission Eagles, compared to 375 total yards of offense completed for the Mackay Bulldogs per game. The tackles a game is about 56 tackles for the Mission Eagles, with 68 to 69 tackles for the Mackay Bulldogs. Then you look at it this time, you have 7, just about a touchdown average in the first quarter for the Mission Eagles compared to about 12 points average, so really 2 touchdowns averaged for the Mackay Bulldogs in the first quarter. That second quarter really has hurt the Mission Eagles as they only average about 4 to 5 points in the second quarter, with, of course, 11 points for the Mackay Bulldogs averaging in that second quarter. That third quarter is where both teams have struggled, and I've noticed that from just the span of every single game. That third quarter really does damage to teams. 5 points in that third quarter on average for the Mission Eagles, compared to 8.5 to really 9 points on average for the Mackay Bulldogs. And then 8 points again for the Mackay Bulldogs compared to only a field goal on average in the fourth quarter for the Mission Eagles. That's where they've really hurt themselves, has been the offensive production, as their score on average, 22 points a game. The Mackay Bulldogs score on average 37 points a game. It's really helped to benefit them on both ends of the field, and it's shown, especially in the last 2 weeks, for that team being able to outscore their opponents a fairly good amount. 52 points, of course, a shutout against the Palmview Lobos, and then a week later scoring over 50 points once again and only giving up 14 points on the defensive side. So over 100 plus in 2 weeks to 14 has really been the Mackay Bulldogs offense in the last 2 weeks, which is, again, very impressive indeed. It's going to be something out of the ordinary for both sides to really have to step up here for the Mission Eagles. That's going to be a key thing, staying away from turning the ball over, but forcing those turnovers will be key for the Mission Eagles. Can they do that? We'll find out here very soon, as it's only about 12 minutes until kickoff here. As I'm Jacob Young, this is Rio Sports Live Network. We're going to take a quick little break, and when we return, we will talk more about the keys to victory for both sides. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Back we go once again here, 9 minutes until kickoff. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Line Network. Here live from McAllen. Well, let's even restart that. Live from DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. This is going to be a fantastic game. Like we mentioned, last time these two schools played against each other, we will give you all exactly what ended up happening. I remember McAllen High School, they played their best first half of football they had played all season long against the Mission Eagles. As the Mission Eagles, I believe, ended up losing that game, and the Mackay Bulldogs still ended up missing the playoffs. But they played their worst half of football in the second half, to be exact, for a score of 42-35. You look at, of course, the box score really quickly before we get to it. They don't necessarily have it, but I remember it being such a blowout in the first half. To the second half, things got a little out of hand, as still the Mission Eagles almost ended up winning that game. It was only 42-35, your final. So both of these two schools, of course, they're looking to rewrite history. As for the Mackay Bulldogs, looking to blow out the Mission Eagles at home, as the Mission Eagles looking to continue their winning streak and make it to 3 and still have that opportunity with a playoff spot, with a couple of things, of course, having to go their way this weekend. But most likely, on paper, it should. Of course, we're giving a lot of credit to how well the SaberCats have been. And so SaberCats having to beat, of course, Palmview. Most likely, we will have McAllen Memorial hoisting their district trophy this upcoming Friday, due to the fact that if they were to win this Friday against their rivals, they will have secured a district title. So that's all, of course, set in stone here when we continue on with, of course, the way that this matchup has been and how close it was last year, even at Tom Landry Stadium. You get into this week, what do the Mackay Bulldogs have to do in order to, well, be able to win this game? They cannot take the Mission Eagles for granted in any way, shape, or form. We've seen it happen too many times, even with teams that have played poorer teams on paper. And, of course, that was with none other than the McAllen Row, of course, last week. And then McAllen High have done that sometimes. And just the biggest thing is McAllen High will have to, if they get possession or even defer till the second half, decide to calm everything down and focus on having this good start, scoring that TD first, or making a 3 and out, just having the crowd get behind them, be able to be disciplined on the field when they need to, in order to, well, not have those penalties against them on stops or on drives that they can go forward and potentially score. I've seen it a lot of times with the Bulldogs having that issue go their way. It'll be interesting to see how, of course, all this really does play out. As for the Mission Eagles, it's that same deal, getting behind this team, not allowing for any turnovers, even turnovers on downs against them, and really coming out behind and playing the game of football like they did last week. So it'll be very exciting to see how it all will play out. We will have the national anthem here in a second. We'll stay live until that. And then, of course, right afterwards, we will have the coin toss, and that will be the extra 2 minutes. We'll be live for that. And then it will be kickoff right after. The game's on tap for you all tonight here on the Rio Sports Live Network side of things, on YouTube, on the app, wherever you're watching it from. We thank you all for doing exactly that, as the games that we have, again, PSG North taking on none other than Flower Bluff. That game is live for us right now, as well as our game. And then at Bogus Ford Stadium, Harlingen South taking on PSG Memorial. That will be very exciting. Those are the 3 games here for this evening. And then it will be Friday Night Lights before you know it here tomorrow evening. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. We're looking forward to bringing you all coverage of a game that will be a fantastic one. Be right back after this. Stay tuned.
I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes. Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry-standard iCar Academy to get you job-ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Back we go once again here. The McAllen Bulldogs will run out onto their respective sideline now as we wait for the Mission Eagles to do the same thing here right back at DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. Once again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network, our pregame show provided by Luke Freedom Motors and South Padre Island. Moments away from being done and dusted here on the pregame shows. We have officially hit 7 p.m., and so moments away from, of course, kickoff here. But there's still, of course, one thing to be decided. Who will receive to start this game? Who will defer till the second half as well? There we go, referees at midfield, and we'll wait for your captains here in a second. Of course, we mentioned the captains for the McAllen Bulldogs earlier this evening. The captains, of course, being Oliver Schwartz, Finn Henderson, Pablo De La Rosa, McCoy Wolthoff, Diego Villegas, and Cash Frisbee for the McAllen Bulldogs. As for the Mission Eagles, it looks like right now Jared Castro and none other than Jonathan Cater right there for the Mission Eagles. Looks like there's only 2 captains for the Eagles this evening. And so we will see who will decide to go for the kickoff or potentially, just defer till the second half or want to receive to start the first half. The Mission Eagles decided to receive to start the first half. It ended up working for themselves, so they might do the same exact thing here this evening. Mission Eagles will receive to start the first half. The McAllen Bulldogs defer till the second. We'll see how it will work out for both sides, and we will go full screen for you all here once again from DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. This should be a great one. Once again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network, and your temperature here this evening at kickoff is supposed to be exactly it was supposed to be at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. It did not get there just yet. It is still about 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 73 at kickoff here this evening. That's, of course, brought to you by the Weather Channel. Just, of course, the one that I'm using right now at 8 p.m. will be 69 degrees. At 9 p.m., 66 degrees Fahrenheit, and close to when we get out of here for this game, potentially. Jared Costner will be back to receive the kick from Cash Frisbee. Check that Cash Costas will kick this one away for the McAllen Bulldogs. And the penultimate week of high school football here on this Thursday night is underway. We go. Into the back of the end zone will be a touchback ball, will be placed at the 25-yard line. First down and 10 for the Mission Eagles. Eagles, of course, led by none other than Alejandro Cano. So Alejandro Cano and team will trot out onto the field. First down and 10. 12 minutes put on the game clock once again. No time goes off the clock as it goes into the end zone for a touchback. First down and 10. Looks like trips out to the left side, one wide out right side, one back beside him. We'll snap the ball, hand off up the middle. We'll gain a couple of yards still going forward shy of the 30-yard line. Most likely will be marked down at the 29. Positive yards brings up still a second down, 2nd and 5. So they will give it to him on the 30-yard line. 2nd down, 5 to go. 11:35 left to play here in quarter number 1. We'll snap the ball. Tried for a jet sweep. Time will stop at 11:31. Penalty marker in the backfield. Most likely a false start as the Eagles are moving back already. We talked about it right there. It is a 5-yard penalty, so makes it 2nd down and 10. Not the biggest loss for this team, but something that we talked about Mission High School having to not have on a drive like this. One wide out formation left side, one back beside him. A little bit more of a bunch formation. Will be a handoff up the middle. Will gain positive yards, but tackled instantly by the McAllen defense. One of the players on the end of it, Oliver Schwartz, was with it, but it looked like from the help of Sam Heffley. Either way, a lot of defenders on that play brings up 3rd down. Dropping back to pass is Cano. Will throw left side. Pass is complete. Will get enough for the 1st down and runs out of bounds. Good completion there. We saw that before. James Delgado able to get the catch for the 1st down. Quick instant replay look at it this time. How quickly team was able to just set right back up. Throws it off to the left side. And good job by Cano and team. As the next play brings up 2nd down. 10:45 left to play here in quarter number 1. $10:30 left to play here in this first quarter. We'll snap the ball this time. Throws out left side. Pass complete and will step out of bounds. Eli Alvarado that time makes the completion and will step out of bounds. 1st down. Eagles starting to drive into Bulldog territory. We'll snap the ball once again. It is a handoff up the middle, and a good job there, able to get through Richard Acevedo, a player that we mentioned a couple of times last week, makes it work this time. It is going to be another Eagle 1st down. Snaps the ball again. Hurry up offense trying to go up the middle quickly. We'll get a couple of yards this time for the Eagles. Acevedo again on the carry. Brings up 10 minutes to go here in this first quarter of play. 3-yard gain. 2nd down, 7 to go. Snaps the ball. Roll out left side. Pass is complete. It will be short of the 1st down. Shy of the 1st down marker. But it is good enough to make it 3rd down and short. 3rd down and manageable. Eli Alvarado. Check that. Eli Alvarado able to make the completion. Brings up 3rd and 2. 9:48 left to play here in quarter number 1. Time stops momentarily as, well, it was out of bounds. So we'll snap the ball. It is going to be a handoff. Acevedo trying to break through. Looks like he got enough, and that's going to be enough for the 1st down. Acevedo with a good run that time for the Mission Eagles. Brings up an Eagle 1st down once again. 9:34 left to play here in this first quarter. Brings up to 9:30, so 9:25 left to play. We'll snap the ball once again. Trying to bring it up the middle. Positive yards potentially. Really nothing going that time. 2nd down, 9 to go. 1-yard gain on the carry. Ball will be placed on the Bulldog 23-yard line. We'll snap the ball again. Cano hands off to Acevedo. Acevedo dropped down in the backfield. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down, 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 to be exact. For the Eagles, they'll look to the sideline. Last week as well, talking about 4th down play they were unsuccessful on field goals from around this distance as well. So that's something that we may take a look out for a 4-down territory here. Alejandro Cano, one back beside him, will snap the ball. Rolling left side, throw, pass is complete, and it is a touchdown. Eagles strike first, and we'll get the TD. That is Santiago Gonzalez on the end of it. Brings up the TD. Instant replay look here pretty quickly. With 8:28 left to play in this first quarter, it was very quickly again the way that the Eagles have been running their offense here on the first drive, even with one false start penalty, that just negated them getting 5 yards on second down. Throw was very quickly. I thought for a split second it was going to be swatted away incomplete, but that is a good touchdown pass, and the extra point attempt is up, and it is good as well. Your new score, Mission High 7, the Mackay Bulldogs 0. McAllen High School, well, they'll have to answer this time, and we'll get to see on their first drive, to be exact, well, the starting offense, Cinco Jones, Joaquin Alvarez to be exact, McCoy Wolthoff, Hunter Morley, Andrew Saldana with Diego Villegas, Brian Bazan, Adam Gonzalez, Matthew Guerra, Eden Maldonado, as well as Talana Garcia. Just on the starting offense for you all, that's, of course, for the Mackay Bulldogs. Again, the biggest thing will be staying away from the penalties and staying away from having a bad first drive here. Always wanting to start off with good momentum. As a kick is away, it is going to be a short kick bounce, and it is loose for a split second. Bulldogs almost came away with it. $8:28 left to play here in the first quarter. And it will be first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. An interesting way to start things off here for the Bulldogs. 2 wide out formation right side and 1 wide out left. One back beside Wolthoff will send a man in motion. It will be trips out left side and will snap the ball. Wolthoff will take off and run off to the right side and will get a major hit. Will bring up second down. Running back once again right beside him will be Hunter Morley. Wolthoff will set up with trips out left side. 1 wide out right. Will snap the ball. It's going to be a fumbled snap. Will pick it up and run. Throws quickly. Incomplete pass. Brings up a quick third down. Intended for Cinco Jones, I believe, on that play. It was a fumbled snap and was recovered by the Bulldogs again. Third down, 8 to go. 2 yards have been gained on this drive. 2 wide out formation left and right. Wolthoff snaps the ball. Rolling left side, and play is stopped quickly. Penalty marker is near the 30-yard line. 7:55 to play here in the first quarter. It will be against, I believe, the Bulldogs. False start against the offense. Brings up a 5-yard penalty. So instead of third down and 8 to go, now it's third down and 13. Ball placed on the Bulldog 22-yard line. Again, Mission High School able to score quickly. Santiago Gonzalez hauls it in for that score. Bulldogs looking to the sideline to try to get the play. Play clock down to 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Wolthoff in formation. Play clock down to 5-4. Will snap the ball just in time. Rolling left side. Pressure coming. Throws on the run. Pass complete. And steps out of bounds. Joaquin Alvarez able to get the catch. And it is good enough for a Bulldog first down. A great third down conversion. And that's what Wolthoff can do on the defensive or on the offensive side. Really, backs against the wall, putting up a catch like that. One back beside him will send the man in motion to that right side. Snaps the ball. It is up the middle. We'll break free, and we'll get dragged down in the end. Hunter Morley on the carry that time. Brings up second down and short. Second down, 3 to go. Ball placed on the Bulldog 42-yard line now. It will be trips out right side, one wide out left side, one back beside him. Once again, that is Hunter Morley. Wolthoff sends him in motion this time. Off to the left side, 2 wide out formation on both sides. We'll drop back to pass. Pressure coming. Wolthoff will have to throw it away. Up for grabs. That one goes out of bounds. 6:50 left to play here in quarter number 1. Brings up 3rd down and 3. Ball still placed at the 42-yard line for the Bulldogs inside of Bulldog territory. And again, impressive job by McCoy Wolthoff of being able to get that first down to advance it from 13 yards back in their own territory. 6:50 left to play now in the first quarter, though. Will be a 2 wide out formation left side, 1 wide out formation to the right side. One back behind him. So timeout has to be taken by the Bulldogs. They'll have to waste one of their timeouts to be exact. We'll take a quick break as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Back we go once again here. 7-0 your score. Mission High School lead McAllen High early on in the first quarter. 6:50 left to play here in the first quarter. It is 3rd down and 3 to go with ball placed on the 42-yard line inside of Bulldog territory. McCoy Wolthoff will set up shop now. 2 wide out formation left and right. They had to use a timeout to get into grips with each other. Hunter Morley off to his left side. Will snap the ball, though. Pass was complete. And a great job there. Morley gives the Bulldogs the first down. Ball will be spotted just shy of the 50-yard line at the Bulldog 49 to be exact. 6:32 left to play now in this first quarter. Play clock is down to 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. We'll snap the ball in time. Wolthoff's pass is complete. It was quickly down to the 40, 35, 30, and will be dragged out of bounds at about the 25, if not 24-yard line. First down for the Bulldogs once again, being able to run that offense now in rhythm. After that timeout really helped this Bulldog team. 6:03 left to play now in this first quarter. One back beside him. 2 wide out formation right side, 1 wide out formation left. Will snap the ball. Wolthoff, plenty of time. Throws left side. Trying to get to the end zone. Incomplete pass, but there is a penalty marker down. That will be defensive pass interference. A little bit of a hold on that jersey really made the difference. We'll wait for the official call this time. It was all over him on that left end. Penalty marker is still down on the ground as well. So half the distance to the spot. It is an automatic first down. Ball will be placed inside of the red zone at the Mission Eagle 15-yard line. 5:48 left to play here in quarter number 1. One back beside him, 2 wide out formation right side, 1 wide out formation left. We'll hand the ball off. Hunter Morley once again will break free and trying to get away. Won't be able to this time. Tackle was made by Emilio Alvarado on the end of it. Brings up second down. Five minutes, 12 seconds left to play here in quarter number one. Bulldogs still looking to the sideline to get the play. Play clock down at 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 is how it will count down. Two wide out formation right side, two wide out formation left. We'll snap the ball in time. Fakes the handoff. Wolfoff up the middle. Pass is complete, and that's a touchdown. Cinco Jones hauls it in for the score, and all of a sudden it is Bulldogs 6 and the Mission Eagles 7. McAllen High waiting for the extra point to tie up the score at 7 apiece. The Bulldogs able to answer exactly what they needed to have happen on this drive, considering at one point it was 3rd down and 13. And just like that, the kick is up. Is good. Makes it 7-7 your score. Instant replay look here this time. Kim McCoy Wolfoff, he just stepped up very quickly with one back beside him. And just able to have Cinco Jones open so quickly off that left slant route is what it looked like. Just worked out perfectly, beating the defense and scoring. All tied up at 7 apiece, 4:52 left to play here in quarter number one. Bulldogs will, of course, now kick off once again to the Mission Eagles varsity football team. Both teams now really having at least one penalty to their name on their offensive front, but it has not halted themselves. It has not halted them on their drives. The only, of course, difference has been that the Mission Eagles, with their second penalty, was a bit of a problem that time, with, of course, it being half the distance to the goal, allowing for the McAllen Bulldogs to have an easier opportunity in at the score. That will go all the way to the end zone. Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Mission Eagles. So right back to it will be with Alejandro Cano. Will be 1st down and 10 with the team. Alvarado will be, of course, one of the wide receivers. James Delgado, of course, has helped out this team so far with Santiago Gonzalez. Jared Castro as well. So it's been more along the lines of passing, like we mentioned, of course, in the pregame show. That would be the expected way that we see the Mission Eagles really work. It is going to be a jet sweep off to the left side. Still with it is Cital. Will get a couple of yards on the jet sweep. So goes out of bounds. 4:47 left to play now in this first quarter of play. 2nd down and 8 to go with a 2-yard gain. Cano will hand the ball off. It's going to be up the middle and nowhere really to go that time for Richard Acevedo. Acevedo goes up the middle for a quick gain of about maybe 3 yards, if not 2. Yes, indeed, they only gave him 2 yards. It is 3rd down and 6. Ball placed at the Mission Eagle 29-yard line. A big play off to the left side again. The Eagles liking to go with that hurry-up offense. Not necessarily something that I'm too used to here in the RGV. Stepped out of bounds. It is a catch for a 1st down in the end. 2 wide out formation left side, 1 wide out right side, 1 back beside. Almost snapped the ball. It is going to be a handoff up the middle. Acevedo, check that. Richard Acevedo able to get a couple of yards on the carry for good 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down and 8 Only a 2-yard carry. Acevedo will go to the sideline this time. Eagles looking to the sideline to get the play. Play clock only down to 29, 28, 27. The Eagles will set up shop now. Alejandro Cano talking to his running back right beside him. Will be 2 wideout formation left side, 2 wideouts right. Trying to snap the ball. Play is dead as it was a false start. Five-yard penalty will bring up second down and long now after a second down and 8. Will be second and 13. Second down, 13 to go. Ball will be placed on the Mission Eagle 37-yard line. Eagles will break out of the huddle now. Back beside him, will snap the ball. Dropping back to pass. Will throw on his back foot. Pass is complete. Still with it down to the 50, 45, and still will be tripped up forward. Penalty marker late in the end. Could be a potential face mask. 3:35 left to play. It's a great catch and run by James Delgado. It was off his back foot, was Alejandro Cano. Referees are still talking it over. Mission Eagles huddled up once again. Penalty marker past the 40-yard line, and yes, it will be against the Bulldogs. Automatic first down, 15 yards added to the end of that run. Mission Eagles now find themselves just outside of the red zone, but inside of Bulldog territory. And that was after a quick little pass to James Delgado off his back foot as well from Alejandro Cano. That will make it work in the end. Down to 3 minutes, 25 seconds left to play now in this first quarter as the time has resumed once again. 3 minutes and shy of 15 seconds. Cano will snap the ball in the end. Rolling out left side and dragged behind the line is the defense of the Mackay Bulldogs. A great job that time. Riley Ousley looked to be on the end of it. 3 minutes left to play here in this first quarter. Second down, 12 to go. The Mission Eagles trying to take the lead right back as they were able to score in the first drive and trying to be perfect on both. One wideout formation right side and left. Stack behind him will hand it off left side again. Trying to get anywhere, and that's going to be behind the original line of scrimmage. Might have gotten back to the new line of scrimmage to be exact, but it will be third down. Again, James Delgado gets handed off the ball off that left side, not able to really be successful on the play. Brings up third down and 13, so no gain on the play. Down to 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here in quarter number 1. One back beside him and one back behind. Cano down to 9 seconds. Will snap the ball. Plenty of time. Deep ball right side. Pass incomplete. Intended target was Shelby Cital. 1:56 left to play here in this first quarter of play. Fourth down and 13. This is going to be an interesting decision for the Mission Eagles. Jared Castro still out there, and it looks like they will take the points, or try to take the points. Your holder for this evening, Lincoln Butler. For the Eagles. From the left hash at the 25-yard line. The snap and hold is good. The kick is up. And it is good. Waiting for the signal officially. 1:51 left to play in this first quarter of action. The Eagles retake the lead. It is now 10-7 your score. We'll look at the instant replay look here this time. So it was a pretty nice kick in general. And once again, just a leg on their kicker. And that's exactly why they were working on it last week, trying to get those points from the distance. But, of course, it just didn't go their way the week before. But this week, of course, being a different story with 1:51 left to play. It is 10-7 your score. The Mission Eagles lead the Mackay Bulldogs. But how impressive was that drive from the Bulldogs of McAllen High School this past time? Very impressive indeed. Back underway we go. This kick is returnable from about the 15-yard line. We'll take it across up the middle, down to the 30, 45, down to 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, still inbounds, and will dive. That is not a touchdown, says the referee. They're saying he stepped out of bounds at the 25-yard line. We'll look at the instant replay. Look very quickly. First down and 10 for the Mackay Bulldogs in prime field position. But this will say if he did or not about right there. There's a chance we don't have the best angle of it. And if the referee says so, we'll go with his ruling indeed. It is going to be first down and 10. Ball placed at the Mission Eagle 25-yard line. One back beside him once again for McCoy Wolthoff. We'll snap the ball. It is going to be a handoff left side, trying to find his way around. That is Hunter Morley on the carry. Got a couple of yards, brings up second down and 7. 3 yards on the carry. So good first down run. Getting about 3 to 4 yards per carry is what, as a running back, you'd want to be able to successfully do on each drive with, of course, breaking free every once in a while. One back beside him, 2 wide out formation right side with 1 left. Sends a man in motion to be trips out to the right. We'll drop back to pass. Wolthoff will throw off a quick screen to Hunter Morley, and will just turn around. Gets enough for the first down. 53 seconds left to play now in this first quarter of action. It is going to be enough for a first down inside the red zone now for the Mackay Bulldogs. Looking to the sideline. Play clock down to 27, 26, 25, 24 is how it will count down. Trips out left side. One back beside him. Snaps the ball. Morley will hand it off, and that's going to be a big loss. Tackled for a loss there. It looked like it was a little bit of hesitation with the handoff. Hunter Morley, of course, ends up getting the ball off that jet sweep. Loses a lot of yards there, almost indeed actually outside of the red zone now. And in fact, it is at the Mission Eagle 22-yard line. It is going to be second down, 17 to go. And that's going to be your final play of the first quarter. Bulldogs find themselves down 10-7 here in this after the first quarter of play. Driving to find the end zone here, or to at least tie it up. We'll be right back after this. I'm Jacob Young, and this is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
Back we go once again to here, start of the second quarter. That pass is complete, good enough for a first down, and we'll tiptoe around to get a couple more yards. A great job there by none other than Eden Maldonado this time, getting that first down. 11:53 left to play. Does step out of bounds, so we'll freeze the time. 11:53 left to play here in quarter number 2. Gets the first down, 1st and 10. We're checking that 3rd and 11. That was to the original line of scrimmage. Just 1 yard short of it, 3rd and 11. McCoy Wolthoff has done it before from 3rd down and 13 as well in the first quarter. We'll drop back to pass. Wolthoff, plenty of time. Up the middle, pass complete, and scores. Cinco Jones again holds it in for the touchdown. And that is TD number 2 for Wolthoff and Cinco Jones. 13-10, your score. Extra point attempt away from making it 14-10. And back to a 2-score game here. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is up. And good. Makes it 14-10, your new score. Your instant replay look here very quickly at the touchdown. Again, I talked briefly right before the snap of how good McCoy Wolthoff was on 3rd down, and just the way that Cinco Jones twice has been able to get open, almost the same exact way both times, has proven how dangerous of a wide receiver that man can be. 14-10, your new score. That extra point, or check that field goal from the Mission Eagles is proving to be key in this game, as each team have scored every single time they've been down into the red zone. But, of course, one ended up being, of course, a field goal, or close to the red zone, I should say. One ended up being a field goal. The other one ended up being touchdowns on both attempts into the red zone. So it's been a high-scoring affair so far in this first quarter, 14-10, your score. And, of course, after 1 quarter of play, it being none other than 10-7. Cash Caceres will kick this one away for the Bulldogs. Send this one away. It is returnable from just shy of the end zone. Down to the 25 and 30-yard line. Check the 35-yard line. First down and 10. First down and 10, trips out left side, one wide out right. Cano will drop back. It is going to be a screen pass off the left side. It will get positive yards and tripped up just short of the 40-yard line. Will be 2nd down. Elijah Schwartz was able to make the stop for the Bulldogs. Pass is complete. We'll get away from it down the 50, 45, 40, and dragged out of bounds. Great job that time. Santiago Gonzalez with the catch. 11:02 left to play here in this second quarter of action. The way that the defense, or check that the way that the Mission Eagle offense has been running has been very interesting, to say the least, with, of course, the almost go-to no huddle. This time, inside handoff won't work by Richard Acevedo. Brings up 2nd down. 10:50 left to play now in this second quarter of action. 10 minutes, 40 seconds remaining now. will snap the ball again. Cano rolling out right side. Pass is complete. It is going to be a short gain and tackled very quickly as it was completed to Eli Alvarado. Brings up 3rd down and 5. Gains 5 yards on that short connection. Gain of 5, 3rd and 5. Once again, ball placed on the Bulldog 34-yard line. Play clock down to 29-28. Will snap the ball in time. Throws it right side. Pass is complete. Good enough for the 1st down. Again, how quickly those passes have been completed and have worked out has been key. That was Shelby Cital who was able to make the grab, making it 10 minutes, 11 seconds left to play now in this second quarter. 1st down and 10. Cano will go right back to it. Hands it off, this time left side, bringing out the space, and will cut back free. And just gets tripped up. A great job there with the moves by Richard Acevedo to make it work. It is 2nd down, but a fantastic 1st down run brings up 2nd down and short. 2nd down and only 2 to go as the Eagles will look to the sideline to try and get the 1st down. Inside the red zone, ball spotted on the Mac High Bulldogs 17-yard line. Play clock down to 23, 22, 21. Trips out right side, will snap the ball. Cano up the middle. Plenty of time. Will throw right side. Has a man. It is caught for the score. Referee says he was in bounds, and that is going to be a touchdown. Eli Alvarado, as Alejandro Cano able to connect to him, gets the TD, and just like that, it is 16-14. The Mission Eagles, they retake the lead. 9:34 left to play here in quarter number 2. Angel Leva with the kick. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good, making it 17-14 your score. 9:34 remaining here in this second quarter as we'll just fix the game clock for you all once again here. But the instant replay, look, just how quickly the offense has been. I haven't necessarily been able to take a bit of a break to just kind of calm myself down. How exciting this game has been. Back and forth it has gone. Dropping back to passes. Plenty of time. Had the man open. Able to catch it. That is Eli Alvarado to haul it in for 6 points. The extra point attempt was good, making it 17-14. And both teams, again, have answered on every single drive they've been able to have. The Mac High Bulldogs will be receiving this kickoff this time. (17-14) your score, 9:34 left to play. Back underway we go. It is a short kick, returnable from just past the 15-yard line. Will roll out right side. Up the middle, he'll go. Down to the 40, shy of the 40-yard line. Actually tripped up beforehand, but a great return this time by the Mac High Bulldogs. Once again, having successful returns, and it's off of a short kickoff that we've kind of seen. The Mac High Bulldogs, they've been able to have fantastic returns so far this evening. McCoy Wolthoff will set up shop right next to none other than Hunter Morley. 1 wide out formation left, 2 wide out formation right. Will snap the ball this time, handed it off. Hunter Morley will break free, trying to get to the 45-yard line and taken down beforehand. Positive yards brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, 6 to go, gain of 4. Ball will be placed on the 44-yard line. It is going to be 2nd down, 6 to go. Play clock down to 27, 26, 25, 24 is how it will count down. Looking to the sideline once again are the Bulldogs. It's going to be a 2 wide out formation left side, 1 wide out formation right. McCoy Wolthoff snaps the ball, throws up the middle, pass incomplete, a little bit high. Incomplete pass brings up second. Check that, third down, 6 to go. Bulldogs looking to the sideline once again. Play clock only down to 27, 26, 25, 24. 8:42 remaining here in the second quarter. Trips out left side, one wide out right. One back beside him once again. Will snap the ball, dropping back to pass, up the middle, throws. McCoy Wolthoff has a man open, pass is complete. Hauling it in again, Finn Henderson makes it work. That is a first down. Check that. I believe that was actually Cinco Jones on the catch. It is first down. 8:36 left to play. Hands it off left side. Check that. Deciding to take it. Option keeper. This is going to work. And Wolthoff out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Takes it all the way to the 1-yard line this time. Instant replay look as we'll have a bit of time for you all this time. On this replay, it was trips out left side and was expecting him to hand it off, even with the option keeper deciding to make it work. And we'll go out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Back to full screen we go for the play. Wolthoff will snap the ball, dropping back, decided to hand it off left side and will be tackled. Cole Morley this time won't be able to get the score. Second down and goal. Ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. That will be a loss on the play. A loss of 1. Bulldogs looking to the sideline again. Play clock down to 27, 26, 25. 8 minutes to go now in this first half. Split back formation from behind. It's Cole Morley and Hunter Morley. Snaps the ball. Wolthoff's throw, right side, pass is incomplete. Brings up third down. Pass intended again to Cinco Jones. Wolthoff has been continuously targeting Cinco Jones here in this game from the first and second quarter. 7:42 to play in the second quarter. Will take it himself, trying to find the end zone and will. Joaquin Alvarez gets it inside and will get the score. As the Bulldogs will retake the lead here. Awaiting the extra point. Caceres will take the extra point this time. Stays 20-17 your score. The kick is up. And it's good.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes. Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
Check, check. Check, check. Okay. Check, check. We're not getting audio.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. Fruya Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
Add a new audio. I did. It's not working on that. Back we go once again here from none other than McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. It's still 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. And it's been an interesting, of course, first half of play so far. 21-17 your score. Still 5-14. Five minutes, 8 seconds left to play here in this second quarter. We'll snap the ball this time. Down to 4:49, incomplete. Incomplete pass brings up Third down, 9 to go. Snaps the ball, throws out right side, pass complete. We short all the first down marker. That pass was complete once again to Eli. Check that, to Eli Alvarado. 4:33 left to play here in quarter number 2. It is 4th down and 2. This is going to be a big decision for the Mission Eagles if they decide to go for it into their own side. We'll send this one away off of the punt and took a favorable bounce for the McAllen Bulldogs. 3 minutes 56 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. First down and 10 for the McAllen Bulldogs, still 21-17. So the McAllen Bulldogs able to keep the lead. They'll be back out onto the field this time. It's going to be first down and 10. McCoy Wolthoff, of course, will look to try and get something going on the positive front this time for his team. Will drop back to pass, throws on his back foot, pass is complete, but stopped behind the line will be none other than Hunter Morley. Hunter Morley was the one who was the intended target, gets the ball. Pass was complete to be stopped by Rodriguez. A good job there getting on the end of it. Bringing up second down and long. Second down, 14 to go. 3:27 left to play now in this second quarter. Snaps the ball, dropping back to pass, will roll up front. Pass. Wolthoff will be sacked in the end. Third down, 16 to go. Brings up third down, 16 to go. Drops back to pass. Deep ball. Pass. Incomplete. Incomplete pass intended for Joaquin Alvarez. Couldn't get that one to work. Fourth down and 16. We have a halftime update for you all. It is PSJ North leads Flower Bluff 6-3 at the half. That is one of the more shocking scorelines that we've seen so far here this season. We'll punt this one away. We'll take a favorable Bulldog bounce short of the Mission Eagle 20-yard line. 2:18 left to play here in quarter number 2. We'll leave first down and 10 for the Eagles. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Let's flash back to Friday night now very quickly. The Mission Eagles back, of course, here. We're playing against the McAllen Road Warriors, and they pulled off one of the best 2-minute drills I've ever seen, especially a high school team play. We have 18 seconds until the 2-minute timeout as well. Cano with 2 wideouts left and right will throw off right side. Pass is incomplete. Second down, 10 to go. 2:15 left to play now in this second quarter. We'll drop back to pass. Rolling left side. Pass is almost picked off, as it was for a split second in his hands to be exact, but had it and could not come up with it on the end. In the end, I should say, bringing up 3rd down and 10 very quickly here. Second down, or 2 minutes 11 seconds left to play here exactly. Bulldogs could potentially get the ball back here. 2 wideouts left side and right. 1 back beside. Cano will throw. Pass is complete. Marking will give them the first down. 2:03 left to play now in this second quarter. Might be short. Where the referee's officially going to mark him? It looked like they were going to mark him right at the first down marker. But it looks like he'll be short. As they will bring out the chains to measure. The stretch. I think it'll be 4th down. Just short in the end. Ball be spotted inside of Bulldog territory. It is 4th down. This time I'd say that the Eagles could have a chance to go for it. Boy, they'll get to decide that here. 2-minute timeout coming up. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Exceptional performance and advanced cutting-edge technology wrapped in stylish elegance sets Lincoln apart. Sames McAllen Lincoln is here to bring you the full line of exquisite Lincoln vehicles. With over a century of driving Texans, our service and experience is unmatched. Come experience the Sames way. Start online at SamesMcAllenLincoln.com or visit us at 1301 East Expressway 83, Sames McAllen Lincoln, delivering a century of savings, service, and smile.
Back we go once again here from none other than McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. Check 1-2.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Buying a car or trusting someone to take care of the one you already have, you want to know you're in good hands. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. For over a century, Sames Automotive Group has been here. The oldest dealership group in Texas, built on a promise to do things the right way. A century of putting people first. A century of service and savings. A century of smiles. That's not just a tagline. That's the Sames way. Sames Automotive Group, delivering a century of trust.
Permit local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru. We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
There is always news happening in the Valley. When you see it, share it to Valley Central. See a fire? Share it. See a wreck? Share it. See crime or corruption? Share it. Be part of the Valley Central team.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Check, check, check. 7 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. And what a first. And what a first half it has been. 7 seconds left to play here in this first half. It's still 21-17 your score. Moments away from making it. Back here for a split second. Two backs behind will throw off left side. Pass was complete. One more timeout left, 2 seconds left in this first half. A reminder, they will get the ball back to start this second half. So Bulldogs will take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Cáceres to kick the field goal here, coming up here very shortly. Looks like a timeout to be taken by Mission Eagles to try and freeze up McAllen, their kicker, being Cash Cáceres. Will stay live once again here, 21-17 your score. 2 seconds left to play in this first half of play, in the second quarter of action, to be exact here. It's been an interesting first half of play. A lot really to kind of talk about. Still, once again, it is 21-17, the McAllen Bulldogs lead. Cáceres will snap it. The kick is up. It is beautiful, and it is good. Into the first half, your score, Bulldogs 24 and the Mission High Eagles 17. We'll be back with the second half here momentarily. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Check 1-2, and well, it's halftime here from none other than we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City.
This has now failed me out of the whole entire season. It failed me last Thursday. I'm gonna listen back to my broadcast and hear, like, you want to try it. Yeah, it sounds like your AM signal was bad on the radio for a split second. Real static.
What's up, regardless?
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Back we go once again here from none other than McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. So much to talk about, of course, from all of this fun stuff. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Yes, it's been a little interesting of a first half. I mean, let's break it down for you all once again here. Besides anything, the biggest thing has been the offensive performances from both sides. Your halftime score is 24-17. The McAllen Bulldogs, they only lead by 7 with receiving the ball to start the second half. The Mission Eagles could not really do anything on their last drive, their last 2 drives to be fair, which was very interesting to say the least. Now let's go on, of course, the first drive of the game. The Mission Eagles able to score, making it 7-0. A great job there. You'll see, of course, the halftime highlights later on in the first half, which is always exciting. Then, of course, the McAllen Bulldogs able to answer very quickly with the biggest 2 plays coming from none other than Cinco Jones being able to score both passes, but as well as McCoy Wolfoff linking them perfectly to their wide receiver. That's been the most impressive thing in general. And very excited and very happy to see that happen for this team in general on both ends of the way that both teams have been playing. Now, the second half, of course, needs to be a perfect second half for the Mission Eagles. They missed a couple of things on that first drive. The third down conversion rate is extremely good for the McAllen Bulldogs, which means for Mission, they don't want that. They don't want that, of course, to be the case in general. The Mission Eagle defense twice had them stopped. Third down 13, third down 12. And McCoy Wolfoff comes through with a first down, comes through with a deep run, comes through with a lot of different things. And then, of course, the Mission Eagles on that other side just have not been able to stop the defense the defense have not been able to stop the offense for the McAllen Bulldogs. And that's a big thing in itself on its own end. Now we go back to it. Of course, the McAllen Bulldogs, they lead. We'll talk about, of course, the scores from around the Thursday night. There's not a lot of Thursday night football games. We're going to get our halftime highlights set up right now. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes. Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
Back we go once again to here, second half. Still about 18 minutes to go until that time. We will have a little bit of time to also give you all the halftime scores from around the Valley for the games that we have going for this time, to be fair. Of course, we have none other than around the RGV, the big game that was here this evening, of course, was over in PSA North, or PSA Stadium to be exact. That game is in halftime, and that is none other than 6-3 at the half. Now we have a couple of other games for you all that are at the half as well. Edinburgh Economies 42, La Jolla High 28. Then Edinburgh Economies, well, we already named that one. Brownsville Rivera 28, Donna North 28. All of them tied up at that time. Of course, halftime, you have PSA High 7, Edinburgh North 10. At the half, Wesco East 0, Corpus Christi Vets 28. Really, those are at the half for you all. PSA Memorial 0, Harlingen South 35. An early halftime score for you all. Once again, like we mentioned, the big one that everyone was anticipating, 6-3, is your score at the half. And it's a great job from both sides. And it's been, like I mentioned, a defensive match on that side. And this is more of an offensive shootout that slowed down at the end of the first half from the Mission Eagles. Still playing a good amount, a good style of football. Just had difficulties at the end of that first half. And the halftime, of course, talk has to be about the penalties, where Mission Eagles at times, they look like the better team. But just on those third down conversions cannot stop the Mackay Bulldogs. It's something that they'll talk about. And here are your halftime highlights ready for you all to enjoy. But something that we talked about, Mission High School having to not have on a drive like this. One wide out formation left side, one back beside him. A little bit more of a bunch formation. Will be a handoff up the middle. Will gain positive yards, but tackled in from the help of Sam Heffley. Either way, a lot of defenders on that play, brings up third down. Dropping back to pass is Cano. Will throw left side. Pass is complete. Will get enough for the first down and runs out of bounds. Good completion there. We saw that before. James brings up 3rd and 2. 9:48 left to play here in quarter number 1. Time stops momentarily as, well, it was out of bounds, so we'll snap the ball. It is going to be a handoff. Acevedo trying to break through. Looks like he got enough. Nothing going that time. 2nd down, 9 to go. 1 yard gain on the carry. Ball will be placed on the Bulldog 23-yard line. We'll snap the ball again. Cano hands off to Acevedo. Acevedo dropped down. They were unsuccessful on field goals from around this distance as well. So that's something that we may take a look out for, a 4-down territory here. Alejandro Cano, one back beside him. We'll snap the ball. Rolling left side, throw, pass is complete, and it is. Gonzalez hauls it in for that score. Bulldogs looking to the sideline to try to get the play. Play clock down to 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Wolfoff in formation. Play clock down to 5-4. Will snap the ball just in time. Rolling left side. Pressure coming. Throws on the run. Pass complete. And steps out of bounds. Dog territory. McCoy Wolfoff will set up shop now. 2 wide out formation left and right. They had to use a timeout to get into grips with each other. Hunter Morley off to his left side. Will snap the ball, though. Pass was complete. And a great job there. Play clock is down to 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. We'll snap the ball in time. Wolfoff's pass is complete. It was quickly down to the 40, 35, 30, and will be dragged out of bounds at about the 25, if not 24-yard line. 6:03 left to play now in this first quarter. One back beside him. 2 wide out formation right side, 1 wide out formation left. Will snap the ball. Wolfoff, plenty of time. Throws left side. Trying to get to the end zone. Incomplete pass, but there is a penalty marker line. 5:48 left to play here in quarter number 1. One back beside him, 2 wide out formation right side, 1 wide out formation left. Will hand the ball off. Hunter Morley once again will break free and trying to get away. Won't be able to. Number 1. Bulldogs still looking to the sideline to get the play. Play clock down at 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 is how it will count down. 2 wide out formation right side, 2 wide out formation left. Will snap the ball in time. Fakes the handoff. Wolfoff up the middle. Pass is complete. Eagles will break out of the huddle. Back beside him, will snap the ball. Dropping back to pass. Will throw on his back foot. Pass is complete. Still with it down to the 50, 45, and still will be tripped up forward. Penalty. No, that will make it work in the end. Down to 3 minutes, 25 seconds left to play now in this first quarter as the time has resumed once again. 3 minutes and shy of 15 seconds. Cano will snap the ball in the end. Rolling out left side and drag behind the. So back again, once again, at halftime. It's been a pretty interesting first half. We mentioned again 14-7 yours. Check that, 24-17 your score. Completely different. And again, this is highly scoring in general from both sides. The Mackay Bulldogs, they get the ball to start the second half. That's an interesting thing to talk about once again. For the Mackay Bulldogs, they've just about scored on every single drive that they've had, even with the field goal making it 24-17. Instead of it being at the half only 21-17, only a 3-point lead, they get an opportunity to, well, make it a 7-point game. And so that's a good, of course, first half for the Mackay Bulldogs, and not necessarily having a lot of things going wrong for themselves. One penalty really hurts the Mackay Bulldogs in the end, unfortunately. And the rest of it really is a positive, to say the least. As for the other side of things, the Mission Eagles just struggling with their penalties really against themselves on the defensive side. The third down conversions we talked about needs to be changed because, again, this is a winnable game for the Mission Eagles as it stands. Same goes for the Mackay Bulldogs. They're one step away from making this a very, very different game where they can take care of business and just completely roll with the punches almost. But, again, 24-17 is your score. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in this halftime. Of course, the bands still have to perform here momentarily. It is senior night for the Mackay Bulldogs. As next week for both of these two schools, we have a chance to bring you all exactly of who they will be playing. Next week will be a bit of a rivalry game coming up here next week, right back here. As we're just making sure that we can get exactly what it will be, but either way, it is going to be against McAllen Row. And why I brought that up is because just to make sure that the Mackay Bulldogs really, well, as well as the Mission Eagles, who are they going to play this upcoming week, which could potentially be a win for them. What is Lincoln? The Mission Eagles with an opportunity to still in this game have a chance to be victorious here this evening, keep their playoff hopes alive as long as things go their way. And then, of course, playing against Juarez Lincoln. Now for the bigger picture is against the Mackay Bulldogs. Now the Mackay Bulldogs, of course, their way to make the playoffs, their way to clinch is this evening. Getting a victory here tonight would be key. Their final game is against the McAllen Row Warriors, and they will be on the road, which on the road here at this stadium means they'll just be across the field, the visiting team. They will not have that luxury of being home, basically, which isn't necessarily that big of a deal, in my eyes at least, from what I see, but there's a lot hanging by a thread or a lot on the line for both sides. We talk about it again. The Mackay Bulldogs, if they lose here this evening, they don't clinch for a playoff spot. They have to play against McAllen Row, basically for a potential playoff spot, depending on how that game goes against the Mission Eagles. It's all due to, of course, this game this evening, and it will be all due to the game tomorrow evening, where we will have at least the first two spots confirmed by tomorrow evening, if not at least knowing 3 teams will be through to the playoffs. So a lot in stake, and it's going to be very fun. There's still 7 minutes left until halftime is over. We'll take a quick break. When we return, we will talk more about the final keys to the game in this second half. And we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,995 or $26,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Weslaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Back live here again. One thing to mention that's kind of on my mind as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. Still 3 minutes until, of course, we restart the second half. But I almost forgot about one thing that is going on that will also be a little bit of just interfering with the Friday Night Lights aspect just a bit, but in a fun way. Is volleyball playoffs, and that's very exciting once again, as of course the McAllen Bulldogs volleyball team there, of course, in the building, as well as it is, of course, DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. The McAllen Bulldogs football team lead 24-17, and so of course it's only smart. They're the day later on, of course, a Friday. They'll get to play their volleyball game in Brownsville. Rivera against none other than the Rivera Lady Raiders, as the Lady Raiders, of course, won their district in 32-5A. 31-5A district champs this year are the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks. Second place, of course, being none other than the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Third place being Edinburgh Vella Sabercats. And the fourth place being the McAllen Lady Bulldogs. But again, I've gotten to cover all of that district, and I know how strong that district can be and how it will be very interesting just in general. So it's pretty interesting. Of course, always cool to see other programs getting to support their other programs as well, which is just so cool, and how much of a chance we could potentially see not only a by-district champion, but a team from the Valley go very far in the volleyball ranks. We could just like we could potentially see a bit of a chance of a high school football team going a bit far in their region as well for a chance at potentially a state semifinal appearance or anything like that. So just interesting in my eyes. Now bringing back, of course, to the game here this evening. 24-17 your score. The McAllen Bulldogs lead over the Mission Eagles. Nothing has really started back up in this second half for other sides for the games. Let's take a look, of course, once again from RGV, or from the RGV, I should say. It's been an interesting sports day, an interesting sports evening, to say the least. Again, 20 seconds ago, 42-0 at the start of the third quarter. PSJ Memorial are losing to Harlingen South. Flower Bluff 3, PSJ North 12. That's the start of the second half as well. And so PSJ North starting to run away with it against Flower Bluff. Again, that's over, of course, on RSL, on the YouTube page, as well as, of course, on our app. And very exciting once again. We bring you, of course, coverage for the second half when we return. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Want to cut the cord and still stay stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes. Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995 or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here. Third quarter just about set up. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network and bringing you all coverage of a fantastic second half coming up here shortly. We talked a little bit about it before, but this is a big second half and a big drive, basically, for the Bulldogs in general. If they're able to score a touchdown here, will really make it difficult for the Mission Eagles to get back into this one. The Bulldogs are running out onto the field right this second. As for the Mission Eagles, their defense, the big thing that will need to be answered, I think, for this team, and a lot of people can agree, is with Mission High School not being able to stop the Bulldogs on third down. That's the biggest issue. Is the Bulldogs not being able to, or the Bulldogs being able to get away with third down conversions. Now, that doesn't sound like a big thing in general, but when you really, really look at it from any perspective, you can definitely tell yourself those are where the biggest yards were gained for the Mackay Bulldogs. Send this one away. Returnable. Down to the 20, trying to cut back and stopped short of the 25-yard line. A good job there. Looked like it was stopped by Shelby Cital of all people. First down and 10 for the Mackay Bulldogs. Something that, of course, I pretty much noticed a week prior, but really didn't necessarily realize, is that just about each player for the Mission Eagles, they play both sides of the football. It's not like the Mission Eagles have a lot of players on their team where it's just one position. They play a lot on both sides. It is going to be a rush all the way up the middle, down to the foot, close to the 45, tackled shy of the 35-yard line. That is a Bulldog first down. So quickly, just like that, McCoy Wolthoff was on the carry. Gets enough for the first down. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. 11 minutes and about 20 seconds left to play here in this third. One back beside him. Two wide out formation left side will snap the ball. Wolthoff, plenty of time. Up the middle, has a man. Passes incomplete. Great job that time. Rodriguez coming in there, being able to swat it away. Brings up second down and 10 to go. 11-13 left to play here in quarter number 3. Trips out right side, one wide out left, one back beside him. Wolthoff will snap the ball. It is going to be pitched out behind. And it will be taken out of bounds for a loss. That was on the carry this time, none other than Hunter Morley. 11:05 left to play here in quarter number, 11:06 left to play in quarter number 3. It is third down and 11. Third down conversions have been perfect for the Bulldogs here from the first half. And this will prove it here once again. McCoy Wolthoff will set up one back beside him, two wide out formation left side with two wide outs right. Will snap the ball. McCoy Wolthoff rolling out left side, pressure coming, throws, pass is caught and hauls it in for the first down. End of the third quarter. Harlingen South 49, PSJ Memorial 0. That's how quickly that game is going towards. Under 10 minutes, 45 to go. Two wide-out formation left and right. One wide-out formation right. Hands it off up the middle. Hunter Morley gets about a yard on the carry this time. Brings up second down and 9. Ball placed on the Eagle 26-yard line. And again, another third down conversion working out for the Mackay Bulldogs. The Mission Eagles is not able to stop to hold them on the third down. It is going to be trips out right side, one wide out left. Big answer here for the Mission Eagles would be to stop the Bulldogs into just having a field goal. We'll drop back to pass. Pressure coming. Wolthoff will run. Has an open lane off to the left side. Will spin back 10, 5, and is in for the score. No penalty markers in that backfield. That will stand. McCoy Wolthoff scores the TD. A quick instant replay look here. Plenty of time to show you all the instant replay. And just Wolthoff, looking like he's going to pass the ball. Has the open space. Steps up in the pocket. Still thought about throwing it and just breaking the tackle that he needed to in the end. It gets the touchdown. The extra point attempt from Cash Casidas will be up, and it will be good as well. 31-17, your new score. The Mackay Bulldogs, again, score on every single drive. And now lead by 2 TDs. A 14-point advantage, 31-17, for the Bulldogs. Mission Eagles, penalty flag is on the ground, but it is a must score now. So both penalties declined. The try is good. And again, a must score now for the Eagles to try to get back into this one, 31-17. All it will take is a touchdown and one stop for the Mission Eagles, but that's a lot to have happen. Now for the Mac High Bulldogs, of course, they lead 31-17, your score. Again, if Mission end up losing here this evening, they will officially be eliminated from playoff contention without having anything else happen, or without having anything else necessarily have to happen for them to be eliminated. Having to win this game this evening. As for the Mackay Bulldogs, they will clinch a playoff spot with a victory here this evening and doing exactly what they needed to as they lead, as the Mackay Bulldogs lead by 2 scores, 31-17, your new score. Cash Caceres points to both sides and will send this one away. Back underway we go. Returnable from about the 5-yard line down to the 10, 15, 20, 25, and gets tackled inside the 25-yard line at about the 27. First down and 10 for the Mission Eagles, needing a score here. 9:46 left to play in quarter number 3, 31-17 your score. The Mackay Bulldogs lead over the Mission Eagles. Back out onto this side, Alejandro Cano will trot back out onto the field with his team. Richard Acevedo just has not had, he's had the touches, but just does not have the yards to really make a big difference for his team. It is going to be a 2 wideout formation left with 1 wideout right, 1 back behind him. Alejandro Cano hands it off, trying to find a way up the middle, and will be tracked back, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll see where the ball will be placed. Schwartz on the stop. It is a loss on the play, 2nd down and 11. Ball placed now at the 27-yard line of Mission Eagle territory. 2 wideout formation left, 1 wideout formation right. 9 minutes, 17 seconds left to play. Dropping back to pass, pressure coming, throws. The pass is caught. Down to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. That is an answer. We have a penalty marker in the backfield, though. Shelby Cital makes a catch. But will it stand? Does not look like it. .906 left to play here in this second quarter. Check that, in the second half, third quarter. Offensive pass interference call against the Eagles. Looking at the replay on the big screen here. And yes, indeed, I guess it looks like potential PI. 9:06 left to play, 15-yard penalty brings up 2nd down, 26 to go. Ball placed at the 12-yard line inside of Eagle territory. Cano. All alone in the backfield. Dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. Will throw off a quick route. Down to 20, 25, 30, 35. To about the 36-yard line. Good recovery there on the play for the Mission Eagles. 8:45 left to play here in quarter number 3. 3rd down, 3 to go. Ball placed on the 35-yard line. It is going Want to be 3 yards away from the first down marker. One back beside Cano. Will set up with the 2 wide out formation on the right side. Pressure coming. Throws up the middle. Pass was tipped. Incomplete. Intended target looked to be none other than Shelby Cital that time. Will bring up a 4th down. 8:22 left to play here in this third quarter. 4th down, 3 to go. Mission Eagles will punt this one away. Into the third quarter here, Brownsville pace lead Lopez 27-21. Lead Brownsville Lopez to be exact, 27-21. 31-17 here. Eagles having to punt this one away, shy of being blocked. It is going to take a fair bounce shy of the 40. Check that 35-yard line, 8:15 left to play here in the third quarter. Mackay Bulldog football, they've scored on each drive they've had here this evening. It is inside of the 40-yard line at the Bulldog 38-yard line. First down and 10. Mackay Bulldogs, and once again, McCoy Wolfoff have been very impressive. Cinco Jones with 2 catches on the evening, scoring. But Wolfoff again with the rushing TD to make it 31-17. Cash Caceres with the field goal here this evening as well. It is going to be a quarterback keeper. Wolfoff will take off and run, and will step out of bounds. Bulldogs wanting a penalty afterwards as he was hit a bit out of bounds. 8:08 left to play here in this third quarter. The referees will say play on. It will be good enough for 2nd down and 1. McCoy Wolfoff again doing the smartest thing, stepping out of bounds to make sure to not get the hit. 2 wide out formation left, 1 wide out formation right, 1 back beside him. How dangerous McCoy Wolfoff, though, can be on his feet. A mobile quarterback sends him in motion this time. Trips out right side. 1 back beside him. Once again, will snap the ball. Dropping back. Will hand off to Morley. Good enough for the first down. Will move the chains. Hunter Morley on the carry that time. Brings up a first down. 8 minutes, 3 seconds left to play now in this third quarter. So first down and 10, ball placed at midfield. Trips out right side, 1 wide out left, 1 back beside him. It was 2nd down and 1 before, and now it is first down and 10. Ball placed at the 50-yard line. Sends man in motion again. That is 2 wide out formation on each side. We'll drop back to pass. Play will be halted, most likely a false start. First down 15 we go. So instead of the ball being placed at the 50-yard line, ball will be placed inside of Bulldog territory at their own 45-yard line. Still in this still remain first down. It is 1st and 15. It's not a false start, though, this time. It was actually lining up offside. On the offense, 1st and 15. 7:25 left to play here in this third quarter of action. Bulldogs will set up to snap the ball. 1 back beside him. Wolfoff sends a man in motion again. 2 wide out formation left and 1 wide out right. Will snap the ball. Trying to get a quarterback keeper and will be tackled. Will be positive yards, though, but still not back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down and long. Say no gain on the play, actually. 2nd down and 15, I believe. Ball placed the 45-yard line, 46, so it is 2nd down and about 14. 2nd down and 12, check that. He gained 3 yards, 1 back beside him. Ball placed on the 48. Will snap the ball. Throws it left side, pass just a little bit too far, incomplete. brings up 3rd and 12. 3rd down and 12 again. McCoy Wolthoff has been perfect all night long on 3rd down conversions. Looking to the sideline here. Play clock is only at 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. How it counts down. 6 minutes, 32 seconds left to play here in quarter number 3. Play clock is down to 21 seconds. They'll set up trips right. One back beside him once again. Wolthoff will snap the ball. This could be a free play. Deep ball. Has a man incomplete. Incomplete pass. Yes, indeed, we do have a penalty marker down. It is going to be offside against the defense. That I believe will be a 5-yard penalty. It will still be replay 3rd down. Just 5-yard penalty. So instead of 3rd down and 12 now, it is 3rd down and about 7 to go. 3rd down, 8 to go. Rolling out right side. Will throw on the run. Pass is complete. Positive yards still, I believe, has him short. It's completed to Cinco Jones. 6:04 left to play. It is good enough for a Bulldog first down. And the 3rd down conversions continue to roll. 6 minutes left to play here in quarter number 3. Bulldogs with 2 wideouts right side. Check that left side. Hands it off. Check that, keeps it. Once again, down to the 30-yard line will be short of the first down marker. But McCoy Wolthoff wanting that player of the game. Medal for sure of just being able to continue on the offensive front. 5:30 left to play here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd down, 2 to go. 31-17 your score. Play clock is down to 18, 17, 16, 15. It is one, check that, 2 wideout formation right side, 1 wideout left. Wolthoff sends a man in motion. Snaps the ball. Hands it off, breaks free. Morley will cut back to the left side and will get tackled inside the 15-yard line. Good job that time by Emilio Alvarado on the stop. It is good enough for a Bulldog first down. Bulldogs looking to the sideline once again. A touchdown here would make this game out of reach in my eyes. 4 minutes, 43 seconds left to play here in this 3rd quarter. Play clock is down to 18, 17, 16. Sends a man in motion out to the right side now. Wolthoff all alone under center, dropping back to pass. Will throw quickly right side, a little bit right center. Pass is complete. Good enough that time for Maldonado. We've seen him targeted a couple of times this evening and has worked out in the Bulldogs' favor. Of course, getting a tight end involved in any type of play always is a treat to watch. Dropping back, will hand it off right side. Hunter Morley gets inside the 5-yard line to about the 3. 2nd down and goal from the Mission Eagle 3-yard line. Check that, enough for the first down. It is 1st down and goal from the 3. Made his way past the 7 yards there, and it is 1st down and goal from the 3. Side of Mission Eagle territory. Play clock is down to 14, 13, 12. One back beside him again. McCoy Wolthoff will snap it. Will take it himself and drag behind the line near the 10-yard line. Nowhere to go on that. Quarterback keeper brings up a 2nd down and goal from the 8-yard line of Mission Eagle territory. Play clock down to 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Eagles have their play. The Bulldogs looking to the sideline to get theirs. Play clock down to 19, 18, 17, 16. McCoy Wolthoff gets the play. Will be under center, one back beside him here, two wide out formation. Check that, trips out right to the right side. Snaps the ball. The snap is fumbled, and it's still loose. It's going to be scooped up down to 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. No penalty markers in the backfield. The Eagles able to get the score. 31-23 your score. And just like that, it's a 7-point game. Leva with the extra point attempt. Makes it 31-23 your score. The kick is up, and it is good. Check that, no good. Looked good for a split second there. But it is no good. Stays 31-23, your new score. Is able to get there and a chance at it potentially being almost offside from Mission. But being able to scoop it up and score. That is Shelby Seatal with the scoop and score. Makes it 31-23 your score. 2:23 left to play in the third quarter. And it's honestly, it's a game again. (31-23) your score. The McAllen Bulldogs, they lead by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. What do I mean by that? Well, we all know, of course, the missed extra point from the Mission Eagles now is kind of against themselves in a way. It's going to be a short kick returnable from just past the 10-yard line. And will get tripped up this time. The ball popped free again and picked right back up by the Mission Eagles. Is that going to stand? I believe it is. Eagles recover. We'll take a quick break.
Exceptional performance and advanced cutting-edge technology wrapped in stylish elegance sets Lincoln apart. Sames McAllen Lincoln is here to bring you the full line of exquisite Lincoln vehicles. With over a century of driving Texans, our service and experience is unmatched. Come experience the Sames way. Start online at samesmcallenlincoln.com or visit us at 1301 East Expressway 83, Sames McAllen Lincoln, delivering a century of savings, service, and smile.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Weslaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again to here. Under 2 minutes ago in this third quarter of play, second down and 12. The first play for the Mission Eagles didn't go according to plan. One back beside him, dropping back to pass once again. Looking, deep ball, pass is picked off in the end zone. We'll try to take it all the way. and turned right back over. .133 remaining in this third quarter. Bulldogs take over. Instant replay look at this one. Cano dropping back to pass and just wide open in the end zone. Into double coverage, I should say. Mackay Bulldogs read it perfectly and will take over right back on downs. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. 1:33 will snap the ball this time. Will roll out, breaking free. Down to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. And that is a Hunter Morley touchdown for the Mackay Bulldogs. 1:20 left to play in the third quarter. A 14-point swing just like that. Mackay Bulldogs able to score and able to answer as well, 37-23, after a mistake, a fumble, recovered, scooped up and scored by the Mission Eagles. Another fumble off the kickoff return, recovered by the Eagles, and then an interception taken back. And a rushing touchdown by Hunter Morley to make it 37-23, awaiting the extra point. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good. 38-23 your score. Quick little instant replay look at it this time. Again, just how quickly Hunter Morley breaks free from the back of the field. And it looked like for a split second he may have gotten caught, but then breaks free once again, turns on the jets to make sure to get it all the way into the end zone. Hunter Morley, your score for the touchdown here this evening. 38-23, your new score. Still 1:20 to go in this third quarter of play. This has all happened in this third quarter, which is pretty amazing to witness, amazing to watch in general. 38-23 your score. Still in this third quarter of play. Mission Eagles have to score now on their next drive, no matter if it's in this third quarter or not, due to the fact just to trying to keep it a one-score game, potentially, where at this time they may not have to go for two. With 1:20 left to go. Again, Mission Eagles, they're playing for their season, basically from here on out till the end of this season, even from, of course, last week. These are all played like playoff games, where they're must-win situations, returnable from about the 15-yard line, though, this time. And we'll reverse field down to the 25, 30, 35, and gets dragged out of bounds at about the 36, 37-yard line. 1:13 to play in the third quarter. First down and 10, Mission Eagles. First down and 10. Ball placed at the Eagle 37-yard line. We'll talk it over for a split second. Play clock will begin to run down to 20, 19, 18, 17. The Eagles will break out of the huddle. Two wide out formation left side as well as right, one back beside him. Snaps the ball. Cano will drop back to pass, rolling out right side this time, and now trying to reverse field. Pressure coming, will get away from it this time off to the left side. And now will take it himself and will get wrapped up pretty heavily. A gain of about a couple of yards, if anything, on the quarterback scramble, on the quarterback keeper, however you want to post it. Looked a little bit video game-like in a way, as Alejandro Cano is able to do that again, reminding me of Diego Pavia, reminding me of Johnny Mansell, Johnny Football, whoever you, of course, can think of right there. One back beside him. It's going to be a handoff. Check that. Fakes the handoff, the throw right side. Pass was complete and will drop back on it. Jared Cosgrove will get it right back after the completion. 3rd down and 9 will lose 2 yards, and that might be your final play of this first quarter. Or check that, of this third quarter. Game clock down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That is how we will end the third quarter of play. Your score, Mackay Bulldogs 38, Mission Eagles 23. We'll be right back here. Stay tuned.
Someone to take care of the one you already have. You want to know you're in good hands. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. For over a century, Sames Automotive Group has been here. The oldest dealership group in Texas, built on a promise to do things the right way. A century of putting people first. A century of service and savings. A century of smiles. That's not just a tagline. That's the Sames way. Sames Automotive Group, delivering a century of trust.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
There is always news happening in the Valley. When you see it, share it to Valley Central. See a fire? Share it. See a wreck? Share it. See crime or corruption? Share it. Be part of the Valley Central team. If you see it, share it.
Back we go once again here. Start of the fourth quarter begins now. 11:56 left to play in this fourth quarter of action. It will be 4th down and 8. Mission Eagles might decide to punt this ball away. If I were the Mission Eagles coach, I'd say, well, do the punt, but potentially decide to just do a fake, but they'll punt this one away. Will land inside of Eagle territory. Check that up. Mackay Bulldog territory this time. Will land at the Bulldog 35-yard line, 39-yard line. Check that, 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Yes, it will be at their 35-yard line officially. In this fourth quarter, Bulldogs lead by 2 scores and a 2-point conversion as well, as it is 38-23. Mission Eagles had a chance to tie it right back up, but could not do it in the end. One back beside him. Will snap the ball. Wolthoff deciding to take it. Throws it right side. Passes complete down the 45, 50, 45, and gets pushed out of bounds. And around the 40-yard line, 1st down for the Bulldogs once again. Good enough for a 1st down. 11:39 left to play in this fourth quarter. Says that he did step out of bounds, and that's, or pushed out of bounds to be exact, and that is what will halt the time. 2 wide out formation left side, 1 wide out right. 1 back beside Wolthoff. Will snap the ball. It is going to be handed off to Hunter Morley. Will break free down the 45, shy of the 30-yard line. Check it, 35, shy of the 30-yard line to be exact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down short. 2nd down, about 5 to go. 2 to go to be exact. 2nd down, 2 to go. Ball placed at the 32-yard line inside of Mission Eagle territory. 2 wide out formation left, 1 wide out formation right. 1 back beside him. Will snap the ball. Dropping back, deciding actually to run with it. That's McCoy Wolthoff down to the 30-yard line, and will dive forward for extra yards, as well as making sure that he does not get any bit of that hit that was heading his way. Good enough for a 1st down for the Mackay Bulldogs. The biggest thing right now that I've noticed from this whole entire game is the Bulldogs being more disciplined, especially without any holding calls or anything like that. Play clock will roll down to 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, and the Bulldogs will head to the line of scrimmage and get the play. Wolthoff will set up with one back behind him, 2 wide out formation right and 1 wide out left. Sends a man in motion to make it 2 wideouts left and 1 wideout right. Play clock down to 2, and it will have to burn a timeout. 10-17 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 1 timeout having to be used. Check that penalty flag. So potential false start in the end. So before Wolthoff could get that timeout off, it was already a man in motion for that false start penalty in the end. And so the time will continue to count down to 10 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here in this quarter. Number 4. 10 minutes to go. Sets up a 2 wide out formation left and right. Will drop back to pass. Wolthoff throws off his back foot. Pass is complete. Trying to haul forward, though, was Hunter Morley, but will only be stopped right after the catch. 9 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in quarter number 4. Second down, 16 to go. After the catch and after, of course, the penalty. 9 minutes, 28 seconds left to play here in quarter number 4. 2 wide out formation left, 2 wide out formation right, 1 back beside him. Morley will drop back to pass. Rolling right side, will throw on the run. Pass is complete. Brings them back to the original line of scrimmage. Check that incomplete pass. It looked complete for a split second from up here. With 9:12 left to play, just not able to get it. Wasn't able to haul it in this time. Brings up 3rd down and 16. 2 wide out formation left, 2 wide out formation right, 1 back beside him. Wolthoff sends him in motion. Trips out left now. Will drop back to pass. Plenty of time under the pocket. Will throw. Deep ball left side. Pass too far and complete. Intended target. Incomplete pass this time. Brings up 4th down and 16. It looks like the special teams will be coming out onto the field. I believe they will be going for points here as it looks like Cash Casares is brought out onto the field. And yes, indeed, this is going to be a deep field goal. Close to the left hash to be exact. Check that 39-yard line. Looks like a timeout will be used. Bulldogs will use the timeout. So that will be their first timeout of this half. A reminder, of course, the last time that I thought that they used a timeout ended up being a penalty flag for a false start, and that was on this drive. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Back we go once again here. 9:06 left to play in this fourth quarter. It is 4th down and 16. Bulldogs got to talk it over a little bit more, trying for that field goal. It will be Cash Casares, who will be your kicker. And they will decide to, looks like we'll punt this one away instead. Bulldogs had to utilize the timeout to talk it over. 9:05, 9:06 left to play. We'll punt this one away, trying to send them into about the 1-yard line. That might work. Keeps it in play. All depends on what the referees decided. Ball will be placed. The Eagle 3-yard line, I believe. 8:57 left to play. That's where the referees have marked it down. So great effort from the Bulldogs to make it work. The referees will say it is a touchback, and I think the replay ended up helping them here in the stadium as the TV crew here from that do the game, they showed it on the big screen, and it showed, and they paused it, that it did end up crossing the plane just. And it will be 1st down and 10 for the Mission Eagles from their own 25-yard line. A must score on this drive. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10. Incomplete pass, Alejandro Cano was trying to connect with his wide receiver. Could not work this time. Really, in my eyes, I do see this being a 4-down territory for the Mission Eagles, especially if they're close to getting a 1st down like they have been multiple times, where it's been 4th and short, 4th and 2, 4th and 1, or anything of that sort. Dropping back to pass, though, is Cano. Will throw. Pass is complete, good enough for a 1st down and much more. Brings up 8:47 left to play here in this 4th quarter. Will be enough for an Eagle 1st down. They'll set up shop quickly here. Cano will drop back to pass. Looking right, will roll out. Will look left, rolled out right side, deep ball pass is complete. Jared Castro with the catch. Brings his team in prime field position here. We'll show you the replay as fast as possible. It looks like they will end up snapping the ball quickly, so we'll head back to the live feed. Trying for a quick play, and we'll be stopped 8 minutes, 18 seconds. Timeout called, and that will be it. We'll show you the instant replay look here quickly on that deep ball because it was something... Well, Alejandro Cano has been trying all night long and has had some success with the deep ball here this evening. Rolled out left side and then went to the right. Was able to just haul it in. And a great job there, Jared Castro. Able to haul it in for that big gain. Short of the 20-yard line, so just outside the red zone, but the Eagles needing a score here fast and needing a defensive stop in order to give themselves an opportunity to stay in this game and potentially push this into the end of regulation or even overtime, just like they did a week ago. Trying to go 3-0 after, of course, having a very rough start in district play would be key. And what I mean by 3-0 is, well, just having those 3 wins in a row and keeping their playoff hopes alive with especially what will happen this weekend potentially. And keeping the Mackay Bulldogs from clinching a playoff spot. 1 back, check that, 2 backs behind Alejandro Cano. Play clock has not started just yet. Now we'll start. Down to 23-22, and we'll hand it off left side. Met in his backfield from his own offensive lineman is what it looked like, and that was James Delgado. On the carry, will lose about a couple of yards, brings up 2nd down and about 12 to go. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. 2nd down, 13. It will be a loss of 3. Game clock will continue to run down to 7 minutes, 50 seconds. Cano will snap the ball, dropping back to pass. Throws on his back foot. Pass is incomplete. 7:44 left to play in this 4th quarter of action. Two wide out formation left. Two wide out formation right. One back beside him. Will snap the ball, dropping back to pass. Cano, plenty of time. Pressure coming. Rolls out right side. Will have to throw. It is on the short pass. Was complete. Hauled in by Richard Acevedo for any type of positive yards. It is fourth down. Fourth down and 15. A loss of 2 on the play. So gain of 1. It was 4th and 16. Gain of 1 makes it 4th and 15. And this is a situation where if the Eagles don't decide to go for it and decide to get points, that could be a viable option, but it looks like they will go for it. Two wide out formation left. Dropping back. Pass thrown up the middle. That's going to be turned over on downs. Incomplete pass. And the Mackay Bulldogs will take over. No points on that drive for the Eagles. And it looks like, well, with 6 minutes, 58 seconds left to play here in quarter number 4. The Bulldogs can start to sniff a bit of that postseason as they missed the playoffs last year and will try to make it this year. Two wide out formation left and right. One back beside him. We'll send him in motion. Almost a dropped snap. Hunter Morley on the carry on the left side, down to the 35, past the 40-yard line, about at the 41, brings up a good first down. Good enough for the first down. 6:44 left to play here in quarter number 4. First down and 10 to go. Bulldogs looking to the sideline. Ball on their own 40-yard line. Two wide out formation left side, two wide out formation right is what it looks like. Play clock is down to 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Wolthoff will get the play. One back behind him. That's going to be Hunter Morley. Wolthoff will send a man in motion. And now we'll send Morley right next to him. Two wide out formation right, one wide out formation left. And we'll hand it off to the right side. Pass it, or still going forward and just shy of midfield. Brings up second down, 2 to go. Edinburgh Economies 56, La Jolla High 56 as well. That has been an interesting game to keep up to date with. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. Talking about big games all over the place here on this Thursday night football. Second down, 2 to go. Play clock down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll snap the ball just in time. Wolthoff will take off. Gets the first down and much more inside of Eagle territory. Might be at the 39-yard line, 37-yard line. It is a Bulldog first down. 5 minutes, 5 seconds left to play here in quarter number 4. Again, we mentioned it. The Eagles are playing for their season in this game. They'll, of course, if they were to win this one or come back and win this one, would be playing for their season a week after with a couple of things having to go their way. Same with this week, but right now not looking promising and a chance for the Mackay Bulldogs to clinch postseason. Wolthoff, pressure coming. Still trying to evade the pressure. That's going to be a sack. The ball popped free. Wasn't after the play. It is going to be Eagle football. Eagles recover once again. That will be the third fumble recovery from this Eagles side. They took advantage of it once this evening. The second time, turned it right back over. Wolthoff was with it. He held on to the ball a little bit too much. And sure enough, it just pops free before he ended up going down. And it brings up First down and 10 for the Eagles, but again, a must score on this drive. There's nothing more to do there but score. Cano will drop back to pass. Throws left side, pass a little bit too far, incomplete, second down. Intended target on that left side. He's been trying to utilize that side all evening long. Just has not worked in his favor. 4:23 left to play in the fourth quarter. Brings up second down and 10 to go. We'll snap the ball, dropping back to pass. Cano, pressure coming. We'll roll out left side. We'll throw a deep ball, has a man. It's caught for a split second and drops it. Intended target, Santiago Gonzalez. Third down and 10. Mission Eagles have to score on this drive. Not a lot of time remaining. Fourth quarter, deep ball. Pass is complete now. Shelby Cital with the catch. Shy of the 20-yard line. 4:04 left to play now in this fourth quarter. Bulldogs have to call a timeout. 4:01 left to play here in this fourth quarter. We'll take a quick timeout as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music. Savor fresh seafood and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Back live, we go once again here. Fourth quarter after the timeout. It's 4:01 left to play here. Mackay Bulldogs, of course, utilizing their second timeout. They'll have one timeout remaining. They lead 38-23. This score could cut the lead tremendously for the Eagles, but they would have to have a defensive stop, which they have not been able to. Pass is complete. Gets just shy of the 5-yard line. It is a first down for the Eagles. Once again, first and goal. Eagles will hurry up to the line this time. Cano back with it. We'll hand it off. And stopped quickly is Richard Acevedo. Maybe a yard on the play. It does not matter now. The Mission Eagles have a 4-down territory. We'll have to set up shop once again. Cano will slow things down for a split second. We'll have Acevedo beside him with a 2 wide out check that trips out right side. We'll throw right side. Pass is complete. That's going to be a loss on the play. That was by Jared Castro, who was able to haul in that catch. But it is still 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Time will continue to count down. Third down and goal from the 5-yard line. 2 wide out formation right side, 2 wide out formation left. Cano with 1 back beside him. We'll snap the ball. It is going to be a handoff, trying to go up the middle. And nowhere truly to go. Maybe a yard on the play. It is going to be fourth down. 2 minutes, 49 seconds left to play now. Richard Acevedo just was nowhere to go for himself. This is for the game. Mission Eagles season really comes down to this play here. 1 back beside him. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. Right side pass is complete. Holds it in. Shelby Cital scores. The TD makes it 38-29 your score. We talked about it. There is a penalty flag. It could be hitting the defenseless receiver, targeting potentially. offensive penalty. That's 2 offensive penalties against the Mission Eagles where it's negated a score. 2:30 left to play. Another 4th down. This time, 9 to go. And will be taken down for a sack. Mackay Bulldogs will turn it over on downs from the defensive side. And the Bulldogs are 2 minutes and 25 seconds away from clinching a playoff spot here this evening. With just the way that everything would work out, they needed, of course, this victory. They find themselves in 3rd place, I believe, in district play. And with that, exactly one back beside them. 38-29, check that, 38 back to 23, your score. And will get tackled. Hunter Morley looking for that end zone. 2:16 to go here. It will be enough for a first down. The game clock stopping momentarily. We'll go to the 2-minute warning we go. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. We'll take a quick little break here as it is the 2-minute warning. Stay tuned.
Starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
Back we go once again here. 2-minute timeout. After the 2-minute timeout, Wolfoff with one back behind him will snap the ball, hands it off. Morley will go to the right side and will get tackled. Under 2 minutes to go, down to 1:50. And the Bulldogs will be able to take this all the way down to about just shy of 1 minute to go, about 1 minute 10 seconds. The Bulldogs will have to snap the ball. Play clock only at 23, 22, 21. Game clock at officially 90 seconds. Down to about 1 minute 20 seconds officially. Wolfoff will set up 2 wide out formation left, 1 wide out right. 1 back behind him. Play clock only down to 5, 4, 3 will snap the ball in time. Hands it off once again to Morley. Will go up the middle, trying to bulldoze his way through. Short of midfield will bring up 3rd down. Bulldogs once again will be able to take it all the way down without a timeout. Looks like a timeout will be taken at 1 minute to go by the Mission Eagles. 3rd down, 1 to go. And it is 1 minute to play here in this one. We'll take a quick break as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
At Brownsville ISD, your future starts now. Our dedicated teachers inspire learning every day. Explore your passion with award-winning fine arts, championship sports programs, and cutting-edge technology in every classroom. From career and technical education to dual enrollment college credit courses, BISD prepares students for success, no matter what path they choose. Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Back we go once again to here. That'll go up the middle. Hunter Morley on that carry this time. Will get enough for the first down, and that will do it. Bulldogs will be successful on the victory here over the Mission Eagles. The Mission Eagles' dream for postseason this 2025 football season will end. They'll get to play out their one last game against Juarez Lincoln. Play clock down to 5, 4, 3. Wolthoff will take the knee. And the Bulldogs of McAllen High School will find themselves clinching a spot in the playoffs. Bulldogs 38, Eagles 23. Mackay were just really in the second half, close to the end of the first half, I should say, just the better team, especially in that second half. You talk about highlights of this game and where things really changed. That fumble recovery by the Mission Eagles, able to score. All of a sudden you think, okay, this might still be a game. And then a quick fumble on the kickoff recovered by the Mission Eagles. But then Cano throws the interception in the end zone. Right there, if that's a score, you're talking about, well, at that point, a one-possession game. And then, of course, in the end zone, a couple of times, Mission Eagles couldn't do anything with it. A missed extra point, and just a couple of situations with even penalties that really kind of was that difference maker, unfortunately, for the Mission Eagles. Now, that's how their season will end. They won't make the postseason. The Mackay Bulldogs, they clinch a spot in the playoffs just due to the fact of their record and how everything else will also most likely shape up. I guess the real thing is we'll have to, I guess, not officially clinching a spot in the playoffs just due to the fact of they still have to wait on the Palmview Lobo football game tomorrow evening. But for the most part, it'll be themselves versus McAllen Rowe to see who will make that final playoff appearance just due to the fact of, well, against McAllen Rowe able to beat none other than the Lobos as well. And I believe that's really the one step in between. 38-23, of course, your final. Will stay on, of course, until 10 p.m. What a fun game this one was. It really doesn't necessarily show it too much on the scoreboard itself, but you're talking about just the scoreline being what it was. Your player of the game, and this is going to be just a little bit of a difficult decision in my eyes because you can see two players. Now, the last few times that I've covered the Mackay Bulldogs, the player of the game has been none other than McCoy Wolthoff for his outstanding performance again here this evening. We might have to give it to him. 2 TDs, though, scored by none other than Cinco Jones. Cash Cossida scores a field goal. But then, of course, you take into consideration McCoy Wolthoff. He rushes for a TD. He also, once again, gets 2 passing TDs connected to Cinco Jones. That's right off the bat. That's 21 points for his team. And so, of course, it's really, in my eyes, between those two players. I think we're going to have to give it to McCoy Wolthoff just because the stat line in the end was still technically better. But it just goes to show how well this Mackay Bulldog team has been and where they're heading. That's the truth. With the Bulldogs, they're most likely heading to the postseason. On top of that, they're getting hot right at the right time. They did not look like this 3 weeks ago. They did not look like this against McAllen High School. Or McAllen Memorial. They did not look like this against Edinburgh Vella High School. And so there's a lot of things that have seemed to switch and work well with McAllen High School. They cleaned up their act this week from the time that I saw them defeat Palmview 52-0. That's the crazy part. You want to look at it from that perspective. A 52-0 victory, but penalties against the Mackay Bulldogs felt like they hurt themselves in that game. But coming up big in this one. For the Mission Eagles, again, they will fall and end up losing this game. The biggest thing, of course, to really look at, as we've mentioned it from before, was, of course, well, just, I guess, in the end, this is your final score. And the Mission Eagles, they fall to 2-3 in district, as the final has been posted on Max Preps. And 6th place in district play. With one more week, they will not be making the postseason here this evening. As for the Mackay Bulldogs, they haven't necessarily clinched it just yet, but it will be very exciting. One more time, of course, I'll look around the RGV for the biggest game that we had been looking at. Of course, or a bigger game than we didn't necessarily anticipate. 56-56 was your score. And it is PSA High 20, Edinburgh North 20 as well. Final, Edinburgh Economies win over La Jolla High School 59-56. Your final here this evening for that game. So just a lot were on that side. And also the final score, Peace 33, Lopez 28. Brownsville Pace a win, as Brownsville Pace stops Lopez at the 1 yard line to win their game. Just read that right now as that was covered. So what a fun evening of some Thursday night football. And we'll be back here, right back at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium at DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium tomorrow evening for McAllen Memorial and Nicky Rowe. So get ready for that one. McAllen Rowe and McAllen Memorial, that's going to be a fun rivalry. You can throw all the stats you want to at that game, but you never know what you're going to get when two teams face off that are rivals. So either way, that's going to do it for us here from DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. And so long.